Hello everyone, how you guys are doing? Welcome to the second workshop of the Spark Here Learn program. This is Lakshit Pant, your tutor for today, your mentor for today for the Spark Here workshop, and I'm going to take you through this journey of Spark Here. In the workshop, I have told you how to make your first AR effect, how you can just publish it. I have also told you we have just made some aviator sunglasses where we just put some, sunglasses or a face, some heart on our head and something like that. In some background filter, some background, we will just try to learn the segmentation thing that you should take care about when you are just making some spark effects using the segmentation thing. So let me just quickly share my screen. And so yeah, so I'll start from the very basics. Where I was left yesterday session. I was doing this thing and I was trying to put on some sunglasses. We have put some sunglasses, we had put some, this thing, some hearts on our head, and today we will try to put some more couple of things on our background. And how to do this, let's give it a look. So first of all, for putting something in background, you have to understand what does the basic texture that I'll tell you. So the first ever thing that you have to keep in your mind while making the while making the segment, while doing the segmentation or while dealing with the segmentation, is the how we are going to put the segmentation, and now how the segmentation actually works. Now you can see if I'm just clicking on the device is being activated over here now. But if I'm clicking on the camera option, you can see this thing. Now what is the camera can see? This is what camera can see. So this is where the entire screen and everything. This is what camera can see. So we will try to jump on this part also. So what you have to do is just open the camera, click on the camera, click on texture extraction. What it will do, it will just extract the camera texture in your textures. Okay. The second step that you have to do is put on some segmentation and click on the person. So now here a very important question comes: why I need a segmentation and why I need a camera texture? So camera texture is very simple. Like I am just so camera texture is very simple. Like whatever the camera can see, that is the camera texture. So whatsoever things your camera can see, that is the camera texture. And the segmentation mask texture is basically, so suppose if I am just I'm using my head. So suppose if I'm using my hand like this, and I'll just put I'll just put some torch on this side, and the room is dark, so I'll just see my shadow of my hand on the wall. So this is what you can see. So now what it is doing, I'm blocking this thing. My hand shape is blocking the light, and that's why the light has been blocked in that shape. Suppose it has been blocked in, suppose this shape, it has been blocked. Okay, this is the hand shape, it has been blocked, so it will make picturize it. Okay, so this is how the simple concept is. So the same concept goes with hair segmentation, the light and toss thing. So basically now, suppose understand by this, suppose I'm putting something from my behind, and I will be projected on the wall. My shadow will be projected. So it's just like as simple as that. Now let's go with the today's filter. So what we need is basically we need a rectangle. Okay, yeah, we need a rectangle. So I'll search in the object, I'll search for a rectangle, and I'll just do it fill width and fill height. Now you can see this rectangle is just doing some creepy stuff, and why it is doing, let me just okay, the head occulator, maybe the head occulator is just okay, I'll just put this head occulator in this plane a little bit far like this. Yeah, so what I can do is I'll just perfect. So now what I will do is more camera space over. So I just need the camera space right now. Now what I can do is just put something, a rectangle. I'll just put some material over here, like new material. I'll just put one more material over here. And how I'm gonna do this, I'll just click on this material, just change the shader type to flat. I'll just change the disk texture to black, and this, decrease the opacity of this thing. Okay, I got it why it is happening, because of the this plane that is of a very big size. So I don't need this bigger size of plane. I'll just, so I'll just delete this thing now. I'll just switch to my camera. You will be able to see something like this. So let's wait it to, okay. Yes, perfect. Now you can just change the opacity, or if you want to put something in the background, I'll just simply rename it to BG. I'll just give it an image. I have already given the material to give some texture. I'll just click on new texture. And what I can do is, yeah, I'll just give some image to it to put in the background. If I'll just give this image, so how it looks like, let's see. So now our material has this image. Okay, it is being transparent. I'll just do this thing. Okay, now if I will, okay, I don't do control Y. I'll just change the texture because I don't want this image. This is looking a bit weird to me. I'll choose. Or I choose. Okay. I can pick this one. This looks a little bit cool to me. Yeah, this is perfect. Now you will be able to see something like this image. Now what I will do is I'll just create another canvas, create another rectangle so that you can know, and I'll just rename it to person, and I'll just put it to fill width, fill height, and I'll give it another, assign it another material, and I'll just rename it to person material. Now if I'll just change the shader type to flat, white. Now let's understand what this shader type means, because these shader type names are little bit frequently. So basically, when you are talking about flat is when you are not dealing with any kind of reflection, or where light is not present. You can just simply understand this, where light is not, where you are not dependent on light. You have to choose flat. When you are dependent on light, you have to choose standard. Okay. Now, was the physically based means is simply, you can think about this like you are inside or outside, where the physical appearance matters. That is the physical based. Now next is face paint. Face paint is basically, it will just paint it, you know, it's like the texture will be painted on your face. Okay, next is blended, so it will just blend the background and your face texture and the texture that you are putting in, and it will give some weird things that you want to do. So it is basically depends. These are the basic difference on this, now you can see this girl camera texture. Now I'll just choose the segmentation part. Now you this thing. Now if you just change the, just if I'll just try to, descale a bit. So how I can do is I can just 0.8. So this is how simply you can just make a background filter and everything. If you want to, scale a little more, so like this also. So this is totally your choice. And yeah, so this is basically your choice. And when it comes to the scaling and background putting in part, this is the simple thing. And if you want to animate it, you can also animate it also, like this thing. Like if you want it to float, if you don't want it to float, if you want it to pulse, you can just make it a pulse like thing also. Like it will also change its screen size or something like this. So if you want to spin it, you can also spin it also like this. Like this. Right now it's a 2D image, that's why it's looking a bit weird. But if it would be a 3D image, it could have look and some cool things. So now if you want it to blink, it will also blink if coming and going, something like this. Okay, so yeah, it's being visible and non-visible. So it is a looped process that you can just put in, and that's it. This is all about the some animation thing that you can put into the Spark here using the with this magical band that you have been provided in the Spark here. The next thing that comes to, so what you else can you do with the Spark here basically? So you can also, I'll suggest just go with the trend and try to create some more amazing filters. So suppose if you want to play a little bit more with the, what you can say, if you want to play a little bit more with the face texture, that you have to just download these Spark or face assets. Just search for these face assets, click on the first link that you are getting, it will redirect you to this official Spark page, and click on just wait for it. Yeah, yeah, you download the face reference asset, you have to download. Now if you will just click on this, open this face, you will get textures over here. You will just you will also get some mask message over here, some head calculator and everything you will get. Now you can just modify it and do it according to your choice. This is totally up to you how you can modify and everything. Now the next it comes about the publishing your AR effect and everything. Now I just don't want to this, so I'll just delete everything that I have created. So this is basically a simple thing about the head calculator, or you can say a simple mask texture that you can use. So it looks something like this. Yeah. So if you want to put a LUT also, so how as a LUT? So LUT basically is the color that you can just put in and change it. So if you will search some of the LUTs in the Spark, yeah, you will find some of the LUTs, color LUTs you can see over here, and you can just put any of the you can search for any of the LUT and put into the Spark, yeah, however you want. If you want some bright colors, you want some low bright color, different contrast. So Spark yeah, have everything that you want. So you just import for free. Done. It is being imported in the Spark yeah nowadays. A little bit with the patch editor. So I'll just put the face checker over here. Hmm. Okay, so what I will do is basically, try to put some of the LUTs and so precisely the LUT is you can just use LUTs and everything whenever you want to. This is a basic shader type, so you can just put some shaders. You can just put some materials over here. So this is totally up to your choice how you want to put in and where you want to put into this. So okay, now person texture. So yeah, now if you want to play a little bit more with it, so you can just do anything whatever you want to do with the color type and shader alerts and everything. So now if you want, so face checker means if you want to it to mouth open or something like this, you get everything like smile. You can just play with the smile. You can just you want it to do some mouth movements or something like this, you can just weird stuff using the mouth open. You can use the also. So okay, let's make one recreate one awesome filter today. So that I have seen somewhere that filter. So that is basically uh, so what I want to create is something very cool and funny. So if you have seen that filter, then you will get amazed. Means not amazed. You will just that is basically something very really cool that you will see if it gets done. So I'm just looking for the right perfect thing. So if I use this image, okay, I'll just JPG. um, this, uh, so now if I just use a rectangle, fill width, fill height, I'll just delete this face checker first of all. Okay, using a rectangle face width and face height. This is basically background. So I'll just give this a material. So what does the material one do? No, no. Just, let's delete this material. So this material, I will also delete this one. So what the first material will be doing, it just I'll just change the texture to be this one. Okay, now, no, the image is not a good quality image. This is not a good quality image. So I have to bring some good quality image for making that filter that I want to create. So I'll just wait for a second, guys. I'm just looking out for some good quality image. I don't know if a toilet seats is available on 4K or not. I'm not sure about this. Yes. Okay, let's search in the AI library if I get the toilet seat or not. Okay, no relevant sheet. Okay, I don't have any toilet sheets. Yeah, so I have to look it out from only here from the Google also. Okay. HD wallpapers. So wallpapers. You guys might be wondering what I'm doing and how I'm just playing with it and why I'm doing this. So I'm just trying to recreate one of the filter that I have seen a long back ago, and it was a really cool, thing that I was doing with it. I was trying to play. I'm just trying to play with it. So I'll just go to this. I'll just try this one. So let's see if this works. Okay, I'll just choose this one. Yeah, maybe So none. It is there to compression to none because already it's the quality. The quality of the image is not good, and I don't want any kind of compression from it. Now, what you can do is so yeah, this is what this thing is done. Now, what you want to make is a person, a rectangle precisely. So this is a very fun part that I'm telling you right now. So if you want to take out the person, now you can just see the person over here. So if you want to just increase the person size, so like this. Now I'll just 0.5, and I'll also decrease the opacity a little bit. Yeah, so something like this. And suppose if you want to make a face tracker, so if I'll just, I don't want a face mesh, I just want a face tracker. So if I'll just, okay, extraction, and I'll just, in the person material, I'll just choose the face tracker texture. I'll just don't segment it. It's just doing some weird stuff. Why it is doing some weird? I just maybe delete this, and I'll just make another material. Um, I'll go to that material. I'll choose that. I'll just change this to face tracker. Now you will be able to see my face. Okay, the person's fill width and fill height is creating a little bit mess. That's why it's not looking a little bit cool to you. I'll just change this to one. Mhm. This is also not the right stuff that I want to do. So yeah, basically, I was just trying to play with the, I'll just go with the, that one camera texture itself. So this is the some basic thing that you can just play with it all around when you want to create some awesome filters. This is totally up to your choice how, where, when you want to create. You can just check out Spark SL and Spark SL API. So Spark scripting APIs and everything. So suppose if you are a web developer also, so that could be a great edge for you in making some advanced filters. But if you don't do that, you can just try out your hands with the basic filters only. Just these are the amazing filters that you can get from the Spark or Harmony. This is the latency that you get in the Spark. And now, if you want me to do some more stuff, that just let me know in the comment section. I'll just very happy to take it up. So yeah, I'll just delete all these materials that I have used. So yeah, this is a basic original grid one. Now if I'll just let's go with the templates. Now I'll just discard it. So now here you get, so you can see multiple templates if you'll just and yeah, so if you will just check this out, it will just track your body. And how now you can see it is just tracking my body if I'm using this. So it really works very cool on the real time background when it comes to. So there are so many null objects you could see over here. So if I'll just change my camera position, you can see. Okay, change this one. It is appearing, but it is taking a little bit time because my camera position is not appropriate to use the body texture. So these are the basic templates that you can try on and just play with it and work along with it. Now, if you want to, color your hairs or this render pass thing. So suppose if you want to create a good pipeline or color your eyes or something like that, you can just do that one also. So suppose right now here is the water thing. If you want to go with the fire thing, so this is what you can get. If you want to click on this fire thing, it will just generate some fire over you. So yeah, basically these are some basic things that you can check it out. So this is the water that it will pop out some water off your face, and this is the basically some air kind of thing. So please do check it out. All the templates that you are seeing over here, some wings on your face. Some if you want to go with a Polaroid effect. So suppose if you want to go with this, so let's let me just give you a quick overview how to create the Polaroid effect also. So it's like a post processing filter. Now you can see a little bit jumbled and everything, a little bit. Now if you want to, so this is totally up to your choice how you want to create and where you want to create. If you want to play with the patch editor a little bit, right now I can see the glitch is very zero. If I just increase the glitch, so like this, the glitch is a little bit bigger. How cool! This is the means. Don't get means this is a very basic filter that you can see that you are watching here, but these are some of the things means which you have to keep in your mind while making the spark gap filter. So you don't have to create all these things. These are the things that are already created by some of the experts and everyone. So you don't have to remember all this stuff. Just try to explore more and more all the effects on the spark here, and you will definitely get if you will definitely get better and better. So right now I'm just don't gonna uh, use any of this. So if anyone has any doubts regarding any questions, any queries, so just let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, we will wrap up this session today. So yeah, I guess I can't see anything over the screen. So let me just wrap it out. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you enjoyed the workshop. And so you will be getting a submission form link. So do submit your filter. I'll be looking out for some awesome filters over there. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Bye bye. See you then. Bye guys.